Okay, we're back. So I'm just going to cut me a little groove in this washer, about halfway down the diameter. See what we get. Use my die grinder here. Cut off wheel. Just do an eyeball cut. See a little notch in it now. Don't know if that's enough. Probably not, but I'm going to make sure I didn't cut too much, so I'll do a little at a time until we're okay, there's our cut. Slightly deeper than I wanted to go, but it'll work now. So I'll get back over here and get some work done. See, these projects go really fast. Got a good view here. Okay, I'm going to try this again. Hold on to this. Tight. I'll take the lock tab and fold it over. Man, this thing is stiff. I think that thing wants to fold over. Yeah. It's not supposed to fold over, I'm not sure. It's not cut all the way deep enough to shear off to fold over, so it's bending the whole thing over. And properly made parts for the shocker. There we go. Good thing we had the other washer behind it, you're going to need it. It's not pretty, but it's on there. Let's fold it over until it hits. The other washer's in there, and then we got the tang in there so it can't rotate. So this is free to rotate, but the washer is not. It hits up against it, so it's your stop. Didn't engage. Thought those were supposed to engage. That's weird. Maybe the battery's dead. Should have engaged it. Oh well, it's not engaging. I'm not going to test it no more on my fingers. Alright, so now we got to put the clutch on here and check our alignment. So what do we got here? Got all kinds of new parts in here. All kinds of stuff. So the bearing and seal, you got to take the primary off, put that on there. And that one's still good, so I'm not going to do that. Here's our new push rod adjuster. We will be needing that. And a new lock nut for it too. So we'll keep that part. That's trash. This does not fit their bike, so that's junk for them. Here's some screws, a brake. Our clutch. Goes on there. Some more parts we're going to need. So we got a new cheap ass nut. I might reuse his old one. I don't know if we can reuse that or not. Probably not. Different design. This one takes a flat nut. So you got dowel pins that are always missing. The split dowels, you got 3 Allens, 3 pins. So every hole is supposed to have something in it, not like these you see where nothing's in them. Okay, there's our pulley, goes on there like that. You got a washer that goes like that on that. A cheap ass regular nut, because they're cheap. And they give you another nut for the transmission, I guess, over here. Yep, there you go. Okay, so we got to see what our offset is. So we got our spline that goes on here. It does not want to go on. There it goes. Got that goes on that. Our washer and our nut. We'll need a socket for this. So find me a socket. So the metric socket and American socket are very, very tight on that, and this one's loose as a goose. Nice precision hardware. 1 5/16. Junk. Probably cost them 50 cents at Harbor Freight for one of those. They used to make nice big thick nuts that look like these. Nice big ones. Nowadays all they got is a bunch of crap. Doesn't matter how much you spend. Everybody saves money these days. Okay, that's on there now. Now I got this one here. Nice. They don't say anything about beating this stuff on with a big ass hammer. Now this is aluminum, so it's pretty weak. So it's a disadvantage of this. So I don't see any damage to these splines, but it's not going on there like it's supposed to. Should just be a slip-on fit, but it's not. Problem is, once that goes on, I bet you it's not coming off. Come on, you're blowing a lot of air. You're going to put that come out. Nice. Half a can of crap, nothing's coming out. Damn. Okay. Problem is the belt needs to be on the inside of this. It's already got a nick in it. Wonderful. So you're going to file the nicks down with a real fine file. If you don't, it will tear up the belt. See the shiny spot? That's where I just filed on it. I don't feel anything on that side, so it's not anything on that side of the tooth. Teeth are hard anodized, the file doesn't really do much. Can't really feel it cutting at all, but you look at the end result, what's happening. So after you get what you think it is, you run the file across it. If you don't feel anything, it's probably good. Alright. Nothing like getting damaged stuff right from the get-go. Make sure all the other teeth are good. Yep, they all look good. Alright, so not sure how we're going to get this on here. Problem is, once it's on, you're never going to get it off. That's the problem. Alright. And I already see we need an offset pulley in here. See, this has a big offset built in. And this does not have the offset in, so you can see how the belt is actually inside of the hole here. So I'm going to have to get me an adapter. So this is a 1-inch offset. I don't know if you can see it in there, but So we have to get ourselves a 1-inch offset hub for the center of this thing. So we will have to go buy that. Meantime, I don't know why this does not want to go on. It does not want to go on at all. So let's see if we can't work it out a few times and try to find a sweet spot for it. It just goes on like an 1/8 inch and stops. So it's dead in its tracks. So that's going to be fun. We're going to be beating it on with a hammer, and it's never going to come off without a tool. Alright, great. Either way, we've got to get ourselves an offset pulley adapter here. We need a 1-incher. So we're coming to a flying halt anyway. So I need one of these that's 1 inch, which we don't have. So that'll move it out 1 inch. If you have an 1-inch offset, it'll put the thing way out here. Yeah, it probably would work. So I'm going to keep ordering that up. The next problem is this clutch hub. What are we going to do about that problem? That is obviously a big problem. Pull this apart, see if I can pull it on and off or not, or if it's a one-time deal. One and done. Okay. So I should be able to put a puller on here and pull it on and off once it's on there all the way. It'd be nice if I didn't have to beat it on with a big ass hammer. So these are the Kevlar plates that comes with it. Once again, it runs dry, so there's no reason to pre-lube these. Kevlar works wet or dry. Okay, so this needs to go on. They don't want to, but I want it to. So we're going to put a little lubricant on here of some type. So do I use anti-seize or do I use grease? That I am not sure which one you want to use. I'm not sure. Anti-seize is not really a lubricant, I don't think, for doing this type stuff. These splines in here don't even work until you're in there halfway, before you even engage all the way. We're on the part that doesn't even work yet. Okay, so I lubed up with grease in there. We'll try that. So you need an appropriate hammer to use. Something that requires a lot of lead works really good for these applications. A lot of force, but not a sudden impact to break stuff. And it's soft. And that stuff dead cold. See it moving anymore. It's going straight, but just ain't going. Okay, let's see if we can pull it back off and see what kind of damage we've been doing. Something with a big broad edge on the inside. This probably won't go through the hole a little bit. Nope. And it will not. Be too easy. So this one has a real small tip, which is not good for the main shaft. Find three of something the same here. Used to be a lot of stuff there's three of the same in here, but a lot of it kind of disappeared on me in here. There we go. We got three. We got three of those. Three of these. There we go, 3 and 3. Short ones and long ones. Short ones are all we're going to need. Even the short ones are a little on the long side. Okay. 1/2 inch. Yep, somewhere. Great. Now so you can't find the tool you need. Somewhere's a 1/2 inch socket. It's no longer in front of me. Oh well. What to make fingers for, I guess. Okay, so missing tool, look under the rack, and then you look on the floor, in the garbage can, stuff like that. Oh, or you can look on the tool that was last used on. Yeah, there it is. So where I can find it. Okay, so take a look and see if we're doing any damage to anything. It does not appear that we're doing any damage to anything. It just appears it doesn't want to go together. Which is always fun, fun, fun. Be nice if one part in the world would fit together correctly. But I have yet to find that part. Just about everything around here doesn't fit together. Doesn't matter what it is. Okay. Some pretty hard hits. Going on sideways too. I'm hitting it at an angle. Yep. It's not going on straight, which is not good. Why am I got this tool out? I can't use it. If you can't use a tool, you get it away from you. So I don't know if his splines are bad or the clutch is made wrong. Something is not right, that's all I know. All I know is if I keep beating on it like this with a hammer, it's going to break the transmission and main shaft bearing right out of it. If not, destroy the clutch. I'll be on top of it. So we're not going to keep doing this. We're going to do something different. Probably get another main shaft someplace and try and see if it's the main shaft that's the problem or not. Obviously it just about falls off. beating it apart with a stupid hammer. Which I shouldn't have to be doing. So you see even no marks at all where you're putting it in at. Obviously, it don't want to go together. Alright. I think we're done for the night. I don't feel like beating on it. I'm going to have to go hunt me down a main shaft, see if that's the problem, and deal with it. So it's almost tomorrow, so it's time to get the hell out of here for the night. Of course, I got other stuff I got to do before I go home, so oh well. We go pack up boxes. Alright, so right now our hold-up pattern is clutch does not fit and front pulley's wrong, or the spacer's wrong. The adapter piece is wrong. Other than that, everything just going together like it's supposed to. Yeah, it's only take like an hour to put a belt drive in, 2 hours max. Yep, so much for that plan. Oh well, fun, fun, fun in the big city. Okay, we'll be back, I don't know, later this week or in another week. I don't know which one, when I get more parts. Meantime, I can try to get the main shaft to work, so I'll deal with that. That's it for now.